Yo, beautiful people. On this week's video, we are going to be talking about the 5 things you need to know before moving to Longmont, Colorado. What's up, everybody, and thank you so much for stopping back by the channel. My name is Noah, your local Northern Colorado guide, and if you want to know what it's like to live in Longmont, Northern Colorado, Erie, Berthoud, Loveland, and you want information on what it's like to live, eat, sleep, drink, and be here in this beautiful state of Colorado, take your little finger, smash the like and subscribe button so you can be notified when I release my weekly videos highlighting the local areas. Now, my name is Noah. I am a local Colorado real estate broker. My phone number is going to pop up right here along with my email address. Use it. I get text messages and phone calls from people just like you looking to relocate to this beautiful state. I answer every text message and every phone call. Please also drop me a comment down below and let me know where you're from and if you have any questions so you can make that into the next video. Let's jump into today's video, which are the 5 things that you need to know before moving to Longmont, Colorado. And number 1 is going to be that marijuana is legal.
I smoked 2 joints before I smoked 2 joints.
It is legal in the state of Colorado. And for people that move here from out of state, having legal marijuana seems a little bit strange. But I'm going to cover some stuff real quick here on a web page right from the state website that goes ahead and describes the legalities of cannabis here in the state of Colorado. Now, it's interesting is that I want to tell you a story real quick. And I'm going to reach back here and I'm going to grab this because this is, of course, some cannabis.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That was given to me by a neighbor the second day that I moved in to my current home, and we relocated here out of state. So let me tell you this story real quick. We're moving stuff out of the moving van, out of the moving truck. We're carrying in our boxes, we're carrying in our belongings, we're getting stuff packed away in rooms, and I hear the doorbell ring. And it's this guy I've never seen before, standing there with a good look on his face. I said, "Hey, what's happening?" He said, "Hey, you moving into the neighborhood?" I was like, "Yes, I am. My name's Noah." I introduced myself and he said, "Hey, I brought you over a gift. This is the gift." Just hands me a mason jar full of his homegrown cannabis. And stop right there. I know what you guys are thinking. I have dreadlocks. You're like, "Oh my gosh, you smoke weed and all this stuff." Guys, this was 3 years ago. Jar's still full. Okay, so let's talk about this. He came over and handed me this. Well, I moved here from a state to where cannabis is extremely illegal. It's still prosecuted. You will go to prison for having this right here. Not in the state of Colorado. And let's jump in and take a look at this sheet, which is going to answer most of the top questions that you might have regarding cannabis. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull this up on the screen right now. Now, this information comes from Boulder County government. Look right here so you guys can access this information as well. And let's just dive right into this. What is Colorado marijuana law? Well, it says right here in November 2021, Colorado voters approved an Amendment 64, which according to the law, adults 21 and older can possess up to 1 ounce of marijuana and grow up to 6 plants privately. Out-of-state residents or visitors are limited to 1/4 of an ounce. So you can see right here that this is just different than what you might find in some other states. South Dakota being one of them, other states that don't have cannabis legalized. Now let's continue reading here, and it's where can I buy cannabis? Well, the purchase or sale of marijuana continues to be illegal except through a state and locally licensed retail marijuana store. Yes, you heard that correctly. We have dispensaries that are licensed by the state to provide cannabis legally. You walk right in, you show them your ID, and you basically can go shopping. Now, this is described again on bouldercountygov.com. where can I consume cannabis? All right, let's talk about that, because everybody thinks that you just can go smoke it and use it wherever you want to. No, it is regulated, just like anything else in the state would be. But I'm going to put a link to this document down below so you can check out a little bit more about the legalization of cannabis in the state of Colorado, what it is and what it isn't, so you know exactly what you're moving into. So the first of my 5 things you need to know about Longmont or moving to Colorado is, of course, number 1, marijuana is completely legal. It is regulated by the state and local governments in order to create a safe environment for that recreation if you are into those types of things. Let's talk about the second thing you need to know before moving to Longmont. Hey, the roads are junk. All right, just flat out gonna say it. You're gonna have potholes, you're gonna have fissures, you're going to have cracks, crevices, you're gonna have heaving, you're gonna have settling, and that's just part of living in Colorado. No matter where you go, what you're gonna experience is the result of the expansive soil we have here in Colorado. So the Colorado soil is based, it has a lot of clay in it. And clay expands and contracts more than other substrates in the earth, which can cause heaving and settling and cracking of concrete. And as a result, the roads everywhere in Colorado need repair, and they get out there and try and repair them, but then you're driving around cones and construction. So hey, first thing you need to know is that cannabis is illegal in the state of Colorado. Second thing you need to know is that if you're driving around and you have a sports car, you're probably gonna have to drive a little bit slower than you want to. Now, most of the road conditions here in Colorado don't bother the locals at all because we all drive capable vehicles. Something that's gonna be all-wheel drive, something that's gonna have a little bit more ground clearance, because everybody that lives here loves to go enjoy the big, beautiful Rocky Mountains. But if you drive a sports car or you just get motion sickness, the roads here are just going to annoy the crap out of you.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Let's go ahead and jump into the third thing that you need to know about before you move to Longmont is the fact that there is going to be homeless people in this community. In every community, I feel like, has had an uptick of a homeless population. Now, prior to moving to Colorado, I thought that it would be too cold or the weather would be too severe here to have a large homeless population. Now, I want to use the word large and put quotations around it. It's not large, but you will see people out panhandling. You will see some tents alongside the ditches, alongside some city and county park roads, and things of that nature. It is an unfortunate circumstance of the human condition that you are just going to have vagrants and homeless people, people who are down on their luck, trying to make it by, and they are a part of this community. Now, most of them do not cause crime. They're not out to hurt anybody. They're not out to steal. They are just out there doing the best they can. Now, of course, you are going to have bad apples in that group, and that's absolutely nothing we can do about it. But after living here for 3 years, I can completely tell you I have not witnessed, not once, a single crime. I'm very active in my neighborhood, and there has not been anything that I have personally witnessed as far as crime in the local area in the 3-year time period that my family and I have lived in this beautiful state. So that was the third thing, is of course you're going to have homeless and panhandlers. Let's talk about the fourth thing that you definitely need to know, and that is simply this. The cost of housing here in the state of Colorado is going to exceed what you're going to find in other states in the Midwest. You're going to have a little bit more of expensive real estate. Why? Because everybody wants to live in this beautiful state. It is amazing.
That is true.
So the influx of people needing homes keeps upward pressure on the market. And as of March 2023, the median sale price of a 3-bedroom home right here in Longmont was $545,000. And it's worth every penny because we are 45 minutes from Denver, 17 minutes from Boulder. It's a short drive to get to Fort Collins, about 45 minutes, and it takes me 10 minutes to get to the base of the Rocky Mountains in the foothills. This is an awesome place. And if we're talking about median home sale prices, we also want to talk about other areas that are a little bit more affordable. They're still in this local area. We're talking about Frederick, Firestone, Dacono, Berthoud, and Meade. Those are going to be some areas to where you're going to see real estate values a little bit lower than Boulder for certain, and also a little bit lower than Longmont, Colorado. Now, the fifth thing that you need to know before relocating to Longmont is going to be that the people here are amazing. It's something that has caught me off guard over and over and over again in the last 3 years. The people in the community are absolutely supportive of one another, of this community, of families, of businesses, of outdoor activities. There is a budding community here in Longmont, Colorado, and the surrounding northern Colorado areas. And we all had to give something up in order to move here, in order to get here. We had to give up jobs, family, churches, friends. You basically give up your life when you relocate. And out of the 3 years that I've been here, I do not have a single friend that I have met as of yet that actually was born and raised in Longmont, Colorado. So we are a bunch of different style of energy. We all had to wade through those waters in order to call this wonderful place home, and we all understand it. We understand, the people in this community understand what it takes to move here, what it takes to be successful here, and what it takes for you to raise a family here. And every single person I have met to date has been supportive, kind, caring, and really genuinely wants to connect with you to see what you're all about. This is something that I have not experienced in other states when I'm traveling. So it's definitely on the list, coming in at number 5. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video, talking about the 5 things you need to know before moving to Longmont, Colorado. Again, my name is Noah. I am a licensed real estate broker, but more than that, I just want to help you out. Text me, shoot me an email or phone call, drop me a comment down below, like, subscribe so you can get notified for the next video. We'll see you soon.